Hi, this is Keith Shabby, your friend in the mortgage business, and today we're going to discuss how to find a HUD home in your local area and how you can purchase this home for $100 down payment. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up an Internet Explorer web browser. Depending if you're using Firefox or Internet Explorer or whatever vehicle you're using, open up and get the internet. And what you're going to do is you're going to go up to the address bar and you're going to plug in the address that I've got highlighted here in blue. What's very important is to make sure that you plug this in exactly the way you got it, so the page that you open up is the page that we're looking at right here with all 50 states that says HUD Homes. Now once you open up this web page, what it's going to do is it's going to give you the states that we've got here, which is all 50, and then it's going to give you a breakdown with a couple of them here in California, with Northern and Southern California, because of the size of that area. Now what you need to do is then find the state that you live in, and today we're going to be looking at Florida. So what we do is we go over here to Florida and we're going to click on Florida. What it's now going to do is it's going to bring us into the HUD website. What you're going to do is you're going to click on the link in the middle of the page that you've got right here that says your original request was for, and you're going to click on this link right here that says http://www.nhmsi.com. When you click on this site, this is going to bring you into the auctioneer's site for who and how you find HUD homes. Now, when you look at this page, it's not going to jump out at you. But in the bottom of the page, you're going to notice here, it's going to say Florida right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to click on Florida. When this opens up, it's now going to open up a page in how we're going to search. Now, we're going to search, guys, by county. You can search by city or zip code if you want, but we're going to search by county. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to the top left-hand corner and we're going to search by county. Now what it does is it brings up a page, and the page now breaks down every county here in Florida. Now we're going to be looking at, since we live in and around Orlando, okay, or we live in and around Miami, or we live in and around Palm Beach. But today, for an example, we're going to live around Miami-Dade County. So we're going to click on Miami-Dade, and what we're going to do is we're going to click search. Now as this starts to search, it's going to bring up a page of all of the homes in Miami-Dade that are HUD homes that you can purchase for $100 down. Now you'll notice that there's going to be quite a few of these on here depending on the county or the area of the state that you live in. And what we're going to look at is we're going to look at one of these particularly. And I'm just going to choose one here, and the one that we're going to choose is right here. And the property case number is going to be 9095-018357. And we're going to click on it. Now once this opens up, it's going to open up and it's going to tell us specifically about the property, the value of the property, the price of the property, the area. It's going to tell us the address. It's going to tell us all these things. But let's start from the top. First thing you got here is you've got the home. It gives you a picture of the house, which looks actually relatively nice. It's got a one-car garage. It looks like it's relatively new. It's going to tell us the year that it was built and stuff. But you're going to say, Keith, how do you find that stuff out? Well, let's look over here at the top. First off, the address. If you're looking at specifically where is this property is at 16288 Southwest 59th Lane in Miami, Florida. How much is this house being sold for? It's being sold for $150,000 only. Now, the amount of bedrooms and baths in this home are 4 bedrooms and 3 baths. Not a bad home. It's got 8 rooms. It's only a single unit, so it means it's all by itself. The square footage of the home is 1,768 square feet, and it was built in 2004. Now, the great thing about this property is that it is FHA available, means you can get FHA on it. If it needs some minor repairs, it's eligible for the 203K loan, and it's also eligible that you're able to get up to $35,000 if you need to put money into the home. Now, if you're looking to find out more about loan options and loan programs, check out our videos on FHA loan types and loan programs that you see here in the educational site. Now, these other things that are below this, these are not as important like the broker commission, because this is what the realtor gets and it's paid for by HUD. And it gives you a property condition sheet. So if you're looking to find out more about the property and what's going on in the property, take a look at this, because you can click on this here where it says property condition, and we'll do that right now so you can take a look at this. it's going to open up another web browser that's going to open up and give us a breakdown of the things that are in this property. Once it opens up, this is a property conditional sheet, and you can read through this very detailed. It goes through in detail all of the things about the property. The condition, think of this thing like a quick home inspection. So before you get in there, you'll notice there's about 30 pages. Okay? We'll close this down. Now you'll notice here the HOA fees. It tells you how much they are this is probably a monthly basis. So this gives you an idea on this property what you can buy this property for. So basically a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home for $150,000 in Miami is not too bad. Now let's click our back button and let's go back to a different area. Let's go back to where the states are. Now let's say you don't live in Florida. Let's say you live somewhere else. Let's say that you live in and around, let's say New England. Let's go to say New Hampshire. Click on New Hampshire. When New Hampshire comes up, you come to the center of the page like we shared, and you're going to click on the address right here, towerauction.net. When you open up, again, it brings you up to the screen. And what we want to do, guys, is let's say we just want to search by, say, city on this one. You're very specific. I do not want to own a home that's not inside of this specific city. So we're going to open it up. And in the city, we want to live in Manchester. So Manchester is right here. We're going to click on Manchester, and we're going to click search. Now in Manchester, guys, you'll notice there's only one property. Now this property right here is number 341-083928. Let's click on this. Let's find out a little bit more about this property. Now this property looks like it's in a little bit of rough shape. It looks like it's got some issues with it, and it's going to be an as-is property. Now it gives you the address. Now the address is letting me know that this is a multi-family building for under $100,000. We're buying it for $99,000. It's 7 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. So what this property is probably a 3-unit property. It's got 13 rooms. The square footage is 4,364. It was built in 1940. Now, you'll notice that on this particular property, it's not available for what it looks like is FHA financing. So what we need to find out is maybe some of the things that are wrong with this property in particular. So let's go down to the property condition sheet like I shared with you. We're not going to open it up on this one, and take a look at what's going on with this property so you know what you're getting into before you decide to buy. Now the great thing, guys, this property can be bought for $100 down. Now this is Keith Shabbat, your friend in the mortgage business. I hope this helps you out on finding out how to find a HUD home for $100 down. Thanks again.